Yo guys, and welcome to a new video. Today I will be talking about Disney Pixar's Elio. Alright, so Elio is the newest outing from Disney Pixar, and I have to say is a really good one. Of course, whenever we talk about Pixar films, we always ask ourselves, does it really have that Pixar spark? Does it have that magic that was brought by Pixar in their earlier days with Cars, of course with Toy Story 3, Coco, Inside Out, all of those movies, WALL-E, Up is one of my favorite of them, The Incredibles, Finding Nemo, the classics go on and again, they keep coming. But for quite a while now, and I think ever since Onward, that has been gone quite a little. I mean, they still made some good movies, but I think the latest real Pixar spark, I think that was Inside Out. Or maybe Coco in 2017. That was the latest real Pixar spark that had that original spark. After that, the movies were still good, but they did not have that extra sauce. And of course we had a Soul that was really good, and of course we had the Inside Out 2 that also had the Pixar spark, but was a sequel, wasn't something original. Were they able to get that feeling back with Elio? No. But they're very close. Like, I think this is the closest they have been since that original Coco's. Like, it's good, it's great. This movie, the marketing of it is awful in every single way. Like, the marketing is absolutely atrocious. The trailers for this movie do not sell this movie well at all. This movie is nothing like you get from the trailers. And with the budget that this one has, with almost 300 million, I think, and the previews that they will get, or that this one will have when in movie theaters, I think that's pretty damn it's pretty bad. Like, this movie is not going to win any money at the box office just because the trailers and the marketing for it are so bad. Because, well, whenever they have original IDs, and whenever any kind of studio has an original ID, they really need to market it very well, and word of mouth is very important for movies like this, and this one is not going to have that. But it's still very great. So if I can do my part of telling how good this one actually is, then I will gladly do so, because it does come very close to that Pixar spark. This is not just a movie about a kid that wants to get abducted by aliens to go have some space adventures. No, it's much deeper than that. And the deepness of the story, it's a story about grief, and it's a story about acceptance, and it's a story about loss and finding your own place. And I think they do that in a spectacular way. I think those themes are portrayed perfectly through the eyes of Elio, but also Glorbin, but also the aunts. It's absolutely great. And I think that they nail every aspect of that. Why does this not have the Pixar spark? It's difficult. Because whenever I think of the Pixar spark, of course the Pixar spark is different for anyone. Like, some people find that spark in A Bug's Life. I think A Bug's Life is atrocious. I really can't stand that movie. I can't watch it. I think it's bad. It's really not on my list. I am a sucker for Cars, and a lot of people don't like Cars. Obviously, I don't like the second Cars, and I kind of like the third one, but the first one is classic in my opinion. I love the first one. WALL-E, Up is one of my favorite movies of this franchise, up there with WALL-E. Those are my favorite two of Pixar. And this one, it's very good, but it's also a bit too much, and I think that's a problem with a lot of movies, not only Pixar nowadays, but to hold the audience, like mostly the kids, focused on their movie. It all needs to be bombastic, it all needs to be big, or they will start scrolling on TikTok again. And this one also feels like that. Like, after a while, you have no clue about what's going on. You have a clue, but it's like, okay, where are we going next? And you have no idea where the story is heading to off next, because it tackles so many themes and it tackles so many things in its story to get a focus on. And it's not as grounded as the earlier Pixar movies are. Of course, Up, A Flying House works perfectly for what they are trying to do, but is a bit bombastic, but still works perfectly because it's focused solely on that. It's so focused solely on Carl and his acceptance of the death of Ellie and stuff like that. And Wall-E, it's about regrowth, and it's bombastic because we have this entire 2001: A Space Odyssey references in there, and we have this entire thing in space happening, and we have the entire world blowing up to pieces, or something like that. But it still feels very grounded. Coco, it's very out of there. It's a lot of bombastic things happen in that one, and the story also goes a lot of places, but it keeps the focus great. And I feel like that is the thing that this story misses in Elio. I feel the story misses a little bit of focus for everyone to just enjoy a bit of it. I think Inside Out 2 had that focus better. I mean, they also had a lot to do, but in the end, it all focused on anxiety and what that was about. And that was really great. This one focuses on Elio, but it does so by tackling a lot of playground, and maybe a bit too much for the first movie in this franchise, because I do think they are planning to do a sequel for it maybe in the future if this one does well in the box office. People might be surprised. In the end, this one, it kind of misses the Pixar spark, but it gets very close to that, and it's a really, really good movie on its own, but it's just missing a little bit of a focus point. I'm going to give this one 4 stars and hearts because I did absolutely love it. Alright, what did you think of it? Please let me know in the comments down below because I'm really excited to hear your opinion on it. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you, and bye bye.